Hello, my name is Frank Christensen and I'm the coordinator of officials for IFAF in Europe. This is the 6th and last training tape on block below the waist. And today we're looking at situations with kicks and changes of possession. So we'll look at who can do what and when. And typically, as you know, with kicks and changes of possession, the rules are very clear on when you can block below the waist. But we'll have a look at some examples and see what's what. But before we get that far, let's have a look at the rulebook and the MOFO to see what they have to say on this. In the rulebook, we start with 232 by defining block below the waist. A block below the waist is a block in which the force of the initial contact is below the waist of an opponent who has one or both feet on the ground. When in question, the contact is below the waist. B. A blocker who makes contact above the waist and then slides below the waist has not blocked below the waist. If the blocker first contacts the opponent's player's hands at the waist or above, it is a legal above the waist block. Rule 916 deals with blocking below the waist, and relevant for this training tape is subsection C, dealing with kicks. During a down in which there is a free kick or scrimmage kick, blocking below the waist by any player is illegal except against the ball carrier. And the important part here to notice is that it says during a down in which there is a kick. So it could even happen before the ball is kicked. And finally, D, after change of team possession. After any change of team possession, blocking below the waist by any player is illegal except against the ball carrier. In the MOFO, we start with section 3.3 contact fouls. 4 deals with blocking below the waist, and B says for the first 3 seconds after the snap, when in question, the ball has not left the tackle box. Thereafter, when in question, the ball has left the tackle box. And E goes on to say, remember that it is the direction related to the opponent's area of concentration, not the point of contact, that determines whether a block below the waist is directed from the front or not. And finally, when in doubt principles 45 says a block below the waist occurred before, not after, the ball left the tackle box. And that was the book. Now let's have a look at some game film. In this first example, you'll notice there are 2 return men. One of them will catch the ball, the other one will turn into a lead blocker. So right now he's becoming the lead blocker and he decides to go low. Now once we get this situation, the wing who calls it should be looking, the deep wing should be looking, I'm not sure the back judge should be looking out that far, but we certainly should have at least 2 sets of eyes on this, and I'm glad we got one. This is even a side block, so it would be illegal from that point of view also. But as we know, on any kicks or any changes of possession, anything low is illegal. So this certainly is an illegal low block, and good job by the wing to catch this. On this play, we have a similar situation where the ball is caught by one returner, and the other returner turns into a fullback, a lead blocker, and he goes low right there. Very obvious, most likely also from the side, just based on the way the guy goes flying. But again, called by the wing, so good job by the wing to focus in the right area, also called by a couple of the deep guys. So well done, and we'll have a look at this play also from the end zone camera. So here's the end zone shot of the same play, and the fullback or the lead blocker is going to come out and go low, which is completely illegal on any kicks and any changes of possession. So well done by the wing and the deep wing, to cover from the outside in and to catch this highly dangerous and very illegal play. This last example illustrates a legal low block on a kick. It's going to be a kicking team player, so a black jersey right there. The black jersey actually ends up blocking, so K33 ends up blocking green 77 below the waist. But this is in an attempt to get to green number 2, the returner number 2. So once you're trying to get to the ball or the ball carrier, you can block low. So this is a legal, this is an unusual situation where with a legal low block on a kickoff. And that was the training tape. I hope you found something you can use on the field.